My dudes, what common arguments do you three typically have with your significant others? What are they usually about and how do they end? Enjoy this money made from my job as a spacecraft systems engineer.
Cool job.
Nice.
Cool job.
That's sick. You're so cool.
What arguments? I would say,
Meaning of words.
really?
Yeah.
Are you both pedants?
Sorry, are you suggesting one for me or telling me
No,
yours?
mine.
Oh, okay.
I get really particular.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm like, I'll be wrong and then fully embrace it because I'm like, if that's the definition of word,
Okay.
that's what it is.
all right.
Oh, this is sick. I like this.
Hello?
Hello, dear heart. You're live on the WAN show.
Okay, hey.
So someone asked, what's our most common argument? What's it usually about, and how does it typically end? And I couldn't really think of it off the top of my head.
I think our most common argument is usually about how we're communicating with each other. And it usually ends with us being like, okay, this is something you can do better, and this is something I can do better. So I don't know if it's like about a specific thing, rather just like the way we communicate. If that makes sense.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Yvonne's being really nice about it, but sometimes I can be like cranky and dismissive, and that's probably the fight we've had the most in the last like 6 months. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. And so usually what it amounts to is what can we do to de-escalate a situation? And I think we've gotten a lot better at it. Like maybe last like 2 years. Like
Yeah, I think it's something we've worked pretty hard on over the last little while.
yeah. Okay. Because like sometimes it's like my fault, but Yvonne
sorry.
in the past would like.
Sorry, give me
I can let
one
you go.
second.
I can let you go. It's fine.
Okay, fine.
So sometimes, like in the past, it would 100% be my fault that it started, but it would be 100% her fault that the temperature went from, a 98.6 is human temperature, right? So it would be like 100% on her that we went to from 99 to like 107, And so I think we've both gotten way better at recognizing when the temperature's going up and just defusing it. I think that's the biggest thing. It's almost 100% of the time. No, I'm not gonna take that one. I would say 95% of the time, it's like my fault that it starts initially though, because I'm like kind of inattentive / very ADD. I'm kind of difficult to get along with compared to her. But there have been times when she's just like cranky because everyone's human, it turns out.
I feel like we're probably like similar but swapped.
Really? Okay. Okay. I've known you a long time. You can be very difficult when things start to escalate.
Yeah. That's why I said swapped.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get better at that.
You're fine.
I think I've been getting a bit better at that.
And sometimes it's just like, oh my God, this doesn't matter. And why has this escalated to this point? To the point where like after an exec meeting, I'm like messaging or calling him after and I'm like, are you okay? Because like you seemed very mad. To his credit, he's pretty good at like cooling off and re-engaging the next time and like everything's fine. But what he doesn't do is actually get on the same page about that with the other person. So like he's fine. It's like, yeah, but nobody else is fine yet, Luke. And like you took this from 99 to 110. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Been trying to get better at that though.
I think you have.
Yeah.
I think you have.
Yeah.
I think probably the most recent one was the exec meeting over your issue with like our Apple Vision Pro coverage being kind of late. And like, I was basically like, yeah, you know, there are challenges because we don't have access with Apple, and like, and like here are the issues.
More mad about that than I was.
Oh, I was mad about it. But in the meeting, I was laying out the reasons why we were when we were. And I think you were basically like, well, these reasons aren't good enough, and we should just move heaven and earth to do better. And so what I was trying, and I agree, we should do better, but I was trying to lay out the devil's advocate argument for why it was what it was. And you're like, this is the tech event of the year. And I'm like, okay, yes, Luke, but what we need to do is take a deep breath right now.
Oh, we missed it.
He did not want to take a deep breath.
That's true.
And part of the challenge with this guy is that he can be both right and also way out of line.
That sounds about right.
And you gotta, yeah, no, this is great. Nerdy says Luke is just passionate, and that's right, and that's true, and we should be passionate.
It's usually just because, yeah, I'm really into it, and then it's not like I've left the team, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I also try to get over it and keep moving.
Yeah.